This is a reminder that when the warm weather comes, you got to take precaution. You know, skin cancer, melanoma, is the #1 cancer out there. And it can be mostly avoided if you just take some simple precautions. I take a walk just about every single day, so I go outside, and while we're trying to get as much vitamin D as possible, and you get that from the sun, like I'm getting right now, too much sun over long extended periods of time, too much exposure is bad for you. You can get melanoma, you can get skin cancer. But again, it can be avoided, and you don't want to combat it by not enjoying the sun. The sun is good for you. Vitamin D has so many benefits that the lack of it is actually detrimental for you. And it's also proven that people who don't get enough sunshine aren't as happy and tend to have bouts of depression. So the sun is good for your mental health. Here's some of the precautions. A hat. Now I'm wearing my nice Artichoke Festival hat that I got. Had to buy this. Only 15 bucks. I had to buy it because I brought a hat to the fair, but it was in the car where I left it. And then when I sat out there, and it was warm that weekend, I had to get a hat. So the hat will protect you. Ball caps are great because they also can, you know, look at the shade. Well, I'm walking through shade right now. Hold on. But you can see that the shade, you know, takes it and covers a lot of your upper face, leaving only the lower half. And speaking of the lower half and anything else exposed, put on a sunblock. Now my wife, when we go to Hawaii or any other warm weather area, she loads it on, and she gets some of the strongest ones because she's very fair-skinned. She gets freckles. She's just very fair-skinned. Now I'm come from the European side of things, where we have the olive skin, and we get a lot darker. And my sisters, they bake and they get very, very brown. But just because, even if you're dark complected or have olive skin, or even if you're a person of color, you need protection. Because, again, constant exposure to the sun, even though it feels nice and makes you look nice, it's not good for you. So go out there, get your sunblock, read the labels, find out which one's best for you. I can't tell you which one's best for you. You don't want to go too little, you don't want to go too much. Depends on what you're going for. If you're just trying to protect yourself, lather it on, put as much as you can. Because you don't care, you don't care about getting a tan, that's fine. So you got that, you got your hat, you got your sunblock, you put it everywhere. You know, the other thing you can do is, if you're really susceptible, wear long sleeves. I'm wearing short sleeves, or you can wear long pants. I can't do that. Like I said, it's like 90, it's going to be about 96, 97 today. So you want to be comfortable. Put some sunblock on. The other important thing is right here. These are, not only are these sunglasses, which will protect your eyes from the glare, but you make sure when you get your sunglasses that they're UV approved, that they have UV lens in there, ultraviolet, and that they have they're polarized lens. That'll give you double protection, and besides helping your eyes, keep them from squinting and stop the crow's feet from appearing, these will protect your eyes from eye diseases, glaucoma, and of course cancer up around here. And see, these wrap around, these are sports glasses. These are actually pretty cool, as you can see right here. They actually, I don't even have to put them on my ears. See that? They're clipped onto the cap. And I had another pair. These may look different to people who are familiar with my walk and talks. Those busted because I use them so often, and I was without glasses. But I have another pair of sunglasses that are prescription. These are not prescription. I actually got these at the same place as this at the fair. Now, one thing you can get at these fairs, at the festival, is some good deals on sunglasses. But make sure they're UV and that they're polarized. The other thing I suggest is, besides protecting your skin, is make sure that if you're taking a walk, if you're doing outside activities, of course, make sure you stay hydrated. Drink plenty of fluids before, during, and then after. Just you monitor it. Don't you can drink too much water if you believe that. So drink the right amount. Just make sure you're hydrated throughout the day. You should be hydrating yourself every season, not just summer. But when you're out for a walk, make sure you bring plenty of water if you need it. I take a 2.5 mile, 30-minute walk every day. I hydrate before. I keep my hands free. I don't have to bring water with me, even when it gets extremely warm. And the other advice I would give you is clothes. Now, since I'm only out and this is kind of a physical activity, I don't mind wearing a t-shirt. And there is a little breeze here that makes it a little better. And I'm used to it. I've been living out here for over 10 years. I can actually handle the 95-degree weather. And it's not humid, okay? I'm getting to a point because I know it gets a lot warmer in other climates. And especially like if you go to a humid area, and when we visit a humid area like Hawaii, and I'm not just keep bringing up Hawaii because I'm bragging or anything, but that's where we go for vacation. It's only five hours away, so why wouldn't we? I wear the Hawaiian shirts or any loose-fitting button shirt, and those are, believe it or not, a lot more comfortable than t-shirts. T-shirts tend to stick to you, get sweaty. You can't breathe in them. You can't get as much air. Hawaiian shirts or bigger, big baggy shirts. You can unbutton them, get some air in there. A lot of them are made out of silks. I wouldn't get them made out of anything thick material, but most Aloha shirts or Hawaiian shirts are not. And it actually helps you breathe inside of them. If you look at Major League Baseball players, they play in the hot weather all the time, the warm weather. They wear the big baggy shirts on top, and that helps them to breathe, and also helps your body stay cool in the warm weather because it has room to when you sweat. Actually, the big shirts kind of cool you down inside there. So, summer's here, as you can see by that baby up there. Summer's here. The warm weather's here. Have fun, take precautions, and let's all have a great summer. Peace.